Then, now, forever, together.
Welcome to New Orleans, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are coming off of an amazing night, which was Money in the Bank. We were able to see Joe Henry and Alexa Bliss defending and retaining their titles against the likes of Ethan Page and Io Sky. We were also able to crown Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank in Charlotte Flair and LA Knight. And what a way to start off tonight as JD McDonough faces off against Finn Balor, a man who has recently attacked Dominic Mysterio and has broken off away from the Judgment Day. But hold on, Finn Balor did say he was ready to embrace and let go of that demon within him once again. And it looks like he meant it, as by the looks of it, the demon, Finn Balor, may be back in our opening match here tonight, as once again JD McDonough will take on who looks to be now Demon Finn Balor. See, Finn Balor was already having his little arguments to say with Dominic Mysterio. And when Dominic lost his title, both men had a lot to say to each other. And eventually, in the rematch for that IC title against Penta, Dominic Mysterio was attacked as he was walking down the stage onto the ring by Finn Balor. Finn Balor then said he was done with Dominic, done with the Judgment Day. And it was time for him to start growing, for him to start focusing on himself and to release that demon within him. And he is doing exactly that, something we have not seen in a very long time. Demon Finn Balor. And the fans are loving it already. As in our opening match here tonight, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, who is gonna be difficult, for Finn Balor. JD McDonough, accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Dominic Mysterio. He has the numbers, as much as if those people attack Finn Balor, this match could end in a disqualification. If the ref isn't looking, they can use those numbers to their advantage. But Finn Balor, he is a mastermind, has claimed that he knows everything about Dom, about the Judgment Day members. But in reality, they know nothing about him. So we'll see how it goes as Finn Balor getting off the attack. Started nice and early. A big elbow drop onto JD McDonough. Excuse me, my microphone cut out. Onto JD McDonough. Now I do want to announce we were supposed to hear from Mr. Money in the Bank, LA Knight, today. However, there's been some injuries. We need him at the hospital in order for him to recover. Nothing serious. Just needs the week off. And even though he would mostly just be doing a little promo, some talking, it's best that he heals up and he is ready for next week, where hopefully we can hear from Mr. Money in the Bank, LA Knight, as Finn Balor now looking to make JD McDonough tap out. Will Finn Balor be able to win the match like this due to submission? Will JD McDonough tap out as he is struggling to escape the whole Liv Morgan, removing the padding off the turnbuckle? You should probably be helping JD McDonough escape. Never mind, JD McDonough able to do it on his own now. Some countering from JD McDonough. And as I was saying, hopefully next week we can hear from LA Knight and maybe get a little spoiler on who he plans on cashing in on. Could it be Jey Uso? I mean, hold on. Let's think about this. I'm not saying LA Knight is a liar as JD McDonough sent into the empty turnbuckle now. Finn Balor, hold on. He's using the steel steps. If he uses them, he will be disqualified, but oh, he is targeting Dirty Dom, who talking about injuries, Dirty Dom was actually supposed to be the man facing Finn Balor tonight, but after the attack against Penta, he has not been medically cleared, at least not yet, but maybe soon, especially after another attack right now from Finn Balor. We will be able to see that match, but I was saying hold on because LA Knight is apparently at the hospital, but we have Jey Uso against Gunther tonight. I'm just saying, there's a title match. He doesn't want to have a promo or give any spoilers to what he's headed towards because apparently he's in the hospital. Is LA Knight trying to pull a sneaky one? Pretend like he's not in the building and cash in as we have a pinfall. 1. Kick out at 1. That's just a thought. Maybe LA Knight is doing that. So, at least officially, LA Knight is not here. But you never know. Now, thinking about it with that title as Liv Morgan knocked down. JD McDonough sent flying. And took Liv Morgan down with him as now Finn Balor looking to fly and attacking Dirty Dom. Once again, Finn Balor seems to not even care, and Raquel Rodriguez has some stuff to say about that, which now allows JD McDonough to get up, potentially get on the attack. Finn Balor, though, quickly moving out of the way as Finn Balor now just staring at JD McDonough. He's looking to put this match away as Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor, who has been in control, who has been attacking not only JD McDonough, but also Dirty Dom, has been looking incredible, has been looking like the Judgment. They truly don't know him, but maybe JD McDonough, former tag team champions together, maybe he does know him as he is able to counter Finn Balor. Nevertheless, it is Demon Finn Balor who's still on the attack, still has full control of this match, now looking to fly, but once again, JD McDonough knows exactly what Finn Balor is gonna do as he's able to move out of the way. Now I see Dirty Dom removing the padding off of the turnbuckle. JD McDonough looking for the submission hold, but quickly Demon Finn Balor able to escape now, sending JD McDonough flying as Finn Balor looking to send JD McDonough into that into that unpadded turnbuckle. Now, that is twice that Liv Morgan, Dirty Dom, someone from the Judgment Day has tried to help JD McDonough, but it has gone against them instead. And this has allowed Finn Balor to do some big damage onto JD McDonough. Did I say Finn Balor onto JD McDonough? I hope I did. It's been a long weekend. We had Money in the Bank, and now quickly moving on to Raw as once again JD McDonough able to counter Finn Balor. Huge headbutt. And now huge stunner. Hold on. JD McDonough may be able to win. It's 1. Kick out at 1 very quickly. Demon Finn Balor able to kick out as JD McDonough, who I believe is bleeding, is trying to gain some control, trying to gain some momentum and get on the attack, but oh, look at Finn Balor. A huge blackout and now able to attack JD McDonough. This is not good. Just as JD McDonough was gaining momentum now, it is back onto Finn Balor, who now looks for the pinfall. 2, 3, and just like that, Demon Finn Balor able to put away JD McDonough while still attacking Dominic Mysterio in his quest to tear down the Judgment Day. Is seeming to work, but what is going right? What is going on? Excuse me. As Finn Balor with a huge stomp to JD McDonough post-match. The match has ended. Finn Balor has already won the match, but he is not finished as he's grabbing a kendo stick and now attacking JD McDonough, who has already been beat up and torn apart during the official match. But after, it is not enough as the Demon Finn Balor continues. JD McDonough trying to get up quickly. Slam back down as Finn Balor looks to finish off JD McDonough post-match. And Demon Finn Balor sending a huge message to Dirty Dom, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Carlito, sending the message to the Judgment Day that they are not safe, for Finn Balor wants to break them apart, wants to tear them down. And tonight against JD McDonough, he was definitely successful in not only sending his message, but slowly aiming towards his goal. Crazy to think how things can change so fast. One moment they're tag team partners, next they're attacking you post-match. But anyhow, we must keep moving forward as we have Asuka, who called out all champions. She said she is looking for gold. And she said, Becky Lynch, I am coming for you first. Becky Lynch has been able to get past Lyra, past Bayley, and now it looks like her next opponent, or the next challenge in her way, will be Asuka. But tonight, she is looking to move up the rankings as Asuka is aiming for Becky Lynch and that woman's Intercontinental title. Will Asuka be able to get the victory here tonight? And will she be able to climb up those rankings and potentially earn a title match? We'll have to see, as her opponent, Sonya Deville, is headed out. Another woman who looks to climb up the rankings, who looks to slowly insert herself into the title picture, whether it's the World Championship, the Intercontinental title, whatever the case may be. Both women want to move up the rankings. Asuka starting off hot as she has a clear path, a clear vision, and is already higher in the rankings than Sonya is, which gives Asuka that slight confidence and advantage mentally. And it seems to be working, as at the moment it is all Asuka as we begin this match. However, Sonya with a quick pinfall, she may be able to win this match. Asuka though quickly kicking out as this match continues, and nice and early we have a little hockey fire breaking out. We have some back and forth action as Asuka, Sonya both look to move up the rankings, as they both search for the opportunity to gain some gold. And it is Sonya who is able to come out on top in that little back and forth. Asuka having to roll outside the ring, catching her breath as she now climbs the top of the ropes. Sonya, I think she just moved out of the way so that Asuka can now be flying and splashing onto her. Smart, as Asuka gets inside the ring, quickly met by Sonya. Asuka trying to fight back, successful in doing so. Real quick, I want to talk about last night. We did a quick, summary, but I want to talk about that main event, as LA Knight was able to become Mr. Money in the Bank. I'm not sure of the exact time, but it was a record-breaking, in my opinion. I don't know if it's officially record-breaking, but it seemed like it was record-breaking, so excuse me. But a very fast match. LA Knight went in there. He almost had it. He went for the second time, and I believe it was the third time was a charm for him in order to become Mr. Money in the Bank. And now he has an opportunity to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on whatever title he wishes. And that could be tonight. It could be in the IC title, the World Tag Team titles, or in our main events, Jey Uso, Gunther. LA Knight could cash in. Hold on, what's going on here? Asuka was in control. And Shayna, still not good with the names, coming out to be a little distraction to Asuka. This may give Sonya the opportunity to get on the attack. No, and Asuka leaving the ring and looking to attack. So look at this, looking for an arm breaker. Quickly just snapping the arm of Shayna. As now Asuka still attacking Sonya, able to pull off that 2v1. Asuka doing a very good job of maintaining in this match, but she may still lose it as we have a pinfall one. But a quick kick out as Asuka looking incredible. She had the distraction, nevertheless able to come out on top in that 2v1, and now things are not looking so good for Sonya as Asuka is charging up, looking to put this match away, but no, Sonya somehow the underdog able to counter Asuka, move out of her way. Asuka still on the attack, but Sonya is not far out from countering, making a comeback and winning this match. It is definitely possible as a big splash from Asuka. She looks for a second splash, and now Asuka with some big kicks, big stomps as she looks to deal more damage to Sonya, who has been able to kick out, has been able to move out of the way, has been able to counter everything that Asuka has thrown, but maybe not this, as Asuka looking to make Sonya tap out. Can Asuka get it done? And very quickly, Asuka has won the match just a couple seconds into that submission hold. And Sonya has tapped as Asuka moves up the rankings, as she is able to beat Sonya by submission. Congratulations to the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And now look what we have here. We have Dragon Lee, a new man ever since Rey Mysterio left. Chad Gable called him out last week. Let's go ahead and hear him out. So Chad Gable wants to do this special match to end this rivalry once and for all. And I say fine, however, I want to spice things up. Chad, if I beat you, you and American Made must split up. And if I lose, I'll leave WWE and remove my mask. And wow, Dragon Lee accepting Chad Gable's challenge. I cannot remember if it was a Falls Count Anywhere match or no holds barred or what it was. But Dragon Lee has accepted, but he has raised the stakes to another level. He has said that if he loses that match, not only will he remove his mask, but he will also leave the WWE. On the other hand, if Chad Gable loses, him and American Made must break up, and that has been the goal for Dragon Lee for the LWO ever since Rey Mysterio left. And Dragon Lee, if Chad Gable accepts, would be very close to that goal. We'll see what ends up happening with that. As for now, we have a match with a lot at stake. Talking about how this match between Chad Gable and Dragon Lee is moving up the stakes. This one is up there too, as Trick Williams, Braun Strowman in a no-holds-barred match, looking to put an end to this rivalry once and for all. Trick Williams was bumped up to the main roster after Clash at the Castle, and his first opponent was Braun Strowman, where he lost. Simple as that, he lost. Now, Braun Strowman probably shouldn't have won the way he did. Maybe, if more time had happened during the match, he would have still won. But basically what ended up happening was Trick Williams grabbed the rope. That should have broken the count. Referee didn't see it. Counted to 3. Braun Strowman won the match. Later, after that, I believe it was a week after, Trick Williams, Braun Strowman faced off again in a rematch. This time Trick Williams attacked Braun Strowman before the match, weakening him, before the match. When the match started, well, Braun Strowman was weak, not able to do anything, and that gave Trick the easy victory, as now Braun Strowman is just tearing down Trick Williams. But the story did not end there, as in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, Braun Strowman, Trick Williams, and Dralistico were all there, but it was basically Braun Strowman and Trick Williams, and Dralistico was the third wheel. But both men basically made sure that none of them qualified to Money in the Bank, which gave Dralistico the opportunity to qualify. And now we are in this match where at the moment it is all Braun Strowman who is in control and just tearing down the body of Trick Williams, who is now countered very quickly, just as Trick Williams was going to potentially have an opportunity. Maybe he still does, as a huge clothesline, as both men look to put an end to this rivalry once and for all, as Trick Williams wants to keep moving forward. Braun Strowman wants to get this thorn out of his side and humble Trick Williams, bring him down to reality, as now Trick Williams sent outside of the ring. This is not good. Braun Strowman looking to fly it. Oh my days. Over 300 pounds of nothing but meat landing onto Trick Williams. Oh my days, this man. How is he even standing up now? Well, not for long, because Braun Strowman has just tossed him back down, picking him up, and another huge slam. Trick Williams is still standing up somehow, some way, and he is not only standing up, he is fighting back. Braun Strowman just released so much damage and penetrated through the body of Trick Williams. He continues to do so, and Trick Williams is somehow still getting up, still standing up, still fighting back, as Braun Strowman taking out another table in this no-holds-barred match. Oh my days. If it wasn't for 3 title matches tonight, this should have been the main event, because what a match this is. As Braun Strowman has just lit up the table. We saw this with Nia Jackson, Tiffany Stratton, and we see it once more, as Trick Williams has just been sent through a table which just so happened to be on fire. Braun Strowman out. Oh my days, he does not stop as he continues attacking the body of Trick Williams and looking for another huge smash onto the already broken table. Trick Williams, are you even alive? I don't even know it now. Using a metal shovel, attacking and penetrating the skin of Trick Williams, who is somehow still fighting back. Now a reverse DDT onto the knee of Trick Williams, who now hops back into the ring. A lot safer for Trick Williams there. Maybe not, as Braun Strowman quickly on the attack with a huge clothesline now on the middle ropes, looking to make a splash, and he does it. Huge splash from Braun Strowman. Oh my days. How is Trick Williams still fighting back now, looking for the pinfall? One. But a quick kick out from Braun Strowman. This match continues. Hey, oh my days, hold on. I couldn't even get my sentence out as Trick shots. Oh my days, and now Trick Williams using that metal shovel onto Braun Strowman, giving him a taste of his own medicine, and now Trick Williams is in control. Trick Williams is looking to fly, is looking to make some impact onto Braun Strowman as this rivalry continues in a huge flying clothesline. Trick Williams has been able to make a slight comeback in this match as he is now on the attack, looking to... Oh, but he missed. Oh, he almost got it done, but now it is back to Braun Strowman, who with a big splash is able to knock down and slam down Trick Williams once more. Now he is looking for yet another chest win. Trick Williams was starting to gain some momentum, was starting to gain some control. The Beast, the SOB, Braun Strowman, just quickly said no. And now back with that metal shovel, just breaking down the body of Trick Williams, who at the moment is not able to do nothing to stop Braun Strowman. Maybe not as he looks for the quick pinfall. One. Oh, but Braun Strowman quickly kicking out, not giving Trick Williams the satisfaction of hearing that 2 count. And this match continues. Both men bump into each other all in the middle of the ring. What a match this has been, and still more to come. We still have Penta. Oh, hold on. Trick Williams may be able to win the match now. 1, 2. No. Braun Strowman somehow able to kick out. Now sending Trick Williams over the ring, and Braun Strowman now looking to pick up Trick Williams and send him back in. And as I was saying, we still have more to come. We have Penta against Ludwig Kaiser in a steel cage match. We have Fraxium against the New Day for the World Tag Team titles as Braun Strowman. Another huge match. Slam. Oh my gosh, another huge... What did I even say right there? Excuse me. It might be time for me to go to sleep, rest up so I can stop mumbling over my words. And then in our main event, we have Jey Uso and Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. But we still continue our focus on this match as Trick Williams, Braun Strowman, none of them want to be the one to lose this match. As Trick Williams, though, may be able to be the one to win it. Can he get it done? Is this enough to beat Braun Strowman? No. Somehow at 1, Braun Strowman has been able to kick out, and this match continues. Rick Williams is not finished though, as he looks to fly with a huge clothesline off the top of the ropes, and now charging up, looking to put Braun Strowman away. Once and for all, looking to put away this rivalry. Can Trick Williams do it? 1, 2, 3, and just like that, what a comeback. Trick Williams has been able to beat Braun Strowman, and he takes the victory and is the man to put an end to this rivalry once and for all. Congratulations to Trick Williams as he was able to beat the powerhouse, the Beast, that is Braun Strowman. And look who we have now, none other than Jada Parker. She was interrupting Roxanne's matches. They had a match. Roxanne won and attacked her. Let's hear her out. Roxanne, I'll take the loss, and I'll admit that you were the better superstar. However, beating me after is a no-no. So between me and you, we are not finished. And look at Jada Parker announcing that things between her and Roxanne Perez are only just getting started, and they are not finished. Which means more Jada Parker, more Roxanne Perez, and more rivalries. As we now move on to our next match of the night, we have the Redeemer Rusev, who ever since joining WWE has been wanting to help those who are wasting their potential not fall into the abyss. He has succeeded with Austin Theory, who has eventually turned on his ex-tag team teammate, Grayson Waller, who's still out for injury, but whenever he returns, Austin Theory has claimed he is prepared for the consequences. And up next on Rusev's list is Otis. How will Rusev do when it looks like he may be able to send his message through, as he has quickly dropped big man Otis and is quickly making a huge impact and just taking full advantage of this confidence. I wouldn't say he has more strength or he has more body than Otis. He is simply more confident, and maybe that's the type of energy Rusev wants to send towards Otis, who, just like that, Otis has tapped out. Rusev absolutely squeezed the shoulder and the neck of Otis, and just like that, Otis has tapped out. But hold on, it looks like Rusev is not finished. He is grabbing a steel chair right now. He is attacking Otis. After the match, he has already made Otis tap in a very quick match, and now he is attacking him as Otis tries to get up, but is quickly knocked back down. And Rusev was successful in beating Otis. Did he really have to attack him after the match? I don't know. He's just trying to send his message, but I don't think that's the way to send it through. But anyhow, we must continue, as now we have 3 title matches coming up, and the first of those 3 are the New Day, the World Tag Team Champions, defending their titles against the #1 contenders, one of the newest faces here on Monday Night Raw. They conquered, they dominated NXT, now looking to dominate the main roster here on Monday Night Raw, as the New Day takes on Fraxium for the World Tag Team Championships. Will we have new champions, or will the New Day, who have not liked to defend their titles, will they be able to defend their titles? We'll have to see. The New Day don't like being in matches when it comes to having their titles on the line, but tonight they have no choice, as Kofi Kingston, Nathan Frazier getting us started. Nathan Frazier starting off hot, quickly bumped down by Kofi Kingston. And before we fully focus on this match, I just want to note, Rusev, hopefully he doesn't come for me next, but I agree with this message. Let's help out the rest of these superstars and raise them to their max level, their max potential. This is just not the way to get it done, though. You know, that's just my personal opinion. I don't want to get involved with that because I don't want Rusev choking me out or squeezing. Hold on, pinfall. 1. And a kick out at 1 from Kofi Kingston, as at the moment Fraxium is by far looking like the better team, but we'll have to see if this will continue, or if the New Day will slowly use that experience, all those years of being champions, of being inside of the ring. Will they be able to use that in order to turn their tides back in their favor and beat Fraxium here tonight as they defend their World Tag Team titles? And later tonight, still to come. Hold on. Pinfall. 1. Oh, kick out at 1. As I was saying, still to come, we have the Intercontinental Champion Penta defending his title against a long-time rival of his, Ludwig Kaiser, in a steel cage match. And then in our main event, we have a rematch of WrestleMania. We have Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, taking on the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. But for now, we continue focusing on this first title match of the night, as Kofi Kingston trying to get back into the match, trying to get the New Day back into gaining some momentum. However, Nathan Frazier is just on top of his game as we are speaking, as he is able to counter and send Kofi Kingston back into the ring now, hopping inside Nathan Frazier with a big stomp onto the body of Kofi Kingston, now picking him up. Hold on, pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 1. Sorry, I thought it was 2. Kick out at 1. Now, if I'm correct, I don't think we have seen Xavier Woods. I'm not sure if while I was talking about the other 2 title matches, they tagged him in and I was a little distracted. But I don't think we've seen Xavier Woods, and if we have, not much, because Kofi Kingston, that's all I've been saying. Him being torn apart as we have a pinfall. A kick out at 2. Yeah, it's just Kofi Kingston getting beat up, getting beat down, torn apart. And at the moment, hold on, look at Xavier Woods. Does not matter if he is a legal superstar. He is getting involved. This may give Kofi the opportunity to hop back into some momentum, but no. As Axiom now sends Kofi flying. And now we have Axiom looking to fly, but he seemed to have slipped. Maybe Xavier Woods moved the ring right there, the ropes, excuse me. This Axiom does not slip so easily, and maybe he did because a frustrated Axiom attacks Xavier Woods. And now continues his assault on Kofi Kingston as now the tag has been made. Fraxium doing a very good job of, 50-50ing their work. Nathan Frazier gets some attack. Axiom gets some attack. That's why they're the #1 contenders for this tag team title. As finally, Kofi Kingston able to make the tag to Xavier Woods. However, different person, same story, as it is Nathan Frazier with a huge frog splash onto Xavier Woods, who just got tagged in, but is taking as much damage as Kofi Kingston just was in the match. Maybe over just like that. 1, 2. But Kofi Kingston able to break the count just before 3. We almost had new World Tag Team Champions. But at the very last second, it was Kofi Kingston who was able to break the count. Now it is Axiom who is the legal man. We see Nathan Frazier on the outside of the ring attacking Kofi Kingston, as now Xavier Woods able to counter Axiom, as he now may be able to get into this match. Maybe not, as Axiom quickly with a big knee drop onto Xavier Woods. Now, Kofi Kingston sent into the ring and just knocked out. Huge frog splash from Axiom. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Fraxium are your new World Tag Team Champions. Congratulations. They conquered NXT, and now, as they move up to the main roster, they are at the tippy top, as we have new World Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to Nathan Frazier and Axiom, as Fraxium are your new champions. And what a fantastic match. The New Day, while they had the experience, showed that, hey, maybe the age is getting to them. Maybe they're slowing down, because Fraxium was always 2-3 steps ahead of them. We already crowned new champions. Can we do it again, as Ludwig Kaiser looks to gain his first, I believe, first title in the main roster? He has no tag team titles. I don't think so. I don't think he has any singles titles. Will he be able to get it done against a rival of his? Ever since Penta arrived here on WWE, it was Ludwig Kaiser who was a thorn on his side, and Penta was able to come out on top of that rivalry. But now, as a champion, the rivalry has been reignited, and now Ludwig Kaiser has an opportunity at becoming Intercontinental Champion. Penta, though, in his second title defense, looking to retain his title. He's already beat Dirty Dom twice. Once to become the champion once defending, and now can he beat Ludwig Kaiser as we begin this match? The steel cage has dropped, and look at Penta nice and quickly with some big damage onto Ludwig Kaiser, now looking to climb the cage. He is slowly moving up, however, Ludwig Kaiser able to get up, now dropping Penta down as he carries him and drops Penta down. And what a match this is going to be, and still to come. Do not forget, in our main event of the night, we have Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, defending his title against the Ring General Gunther. Will he be able to pull it off? And do not forget, we already have a Mr. Money in the Bank. And even though LA Knight is not supposed to be in the building tonight, according to... Oh, hold on. Pinfall. One. Kick out at one. Nice and quick from Ludwig Kaiser as Penta continues the attack on Ludwig. Ludwig, though, was trying to gain some momentum. However, Penta is just quickly showing Ludwig that their rivalry may have only been a couple of months ago, but Penta is on a different level now as the Intercontinental Champion. But as I was saying, LA Knight's supposed to be resting up. According to him, basically. We don't have a doctor's note until he comes back to prove it. But, maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. I don't want to call him a liar. I also don't want to say that he's telling the truth, because you never know with Mr. Money in the Bank. He has to be as sneaky as possible when it comes to cashing in. Talking about cashing in, Ludwig Kaiser may be able to become the new Intercontinental Champion as he is climbing the steel cage. He is slowly making it over. Penta trying to chase, trying to follow. However, Ludwig Kaiser not able to go over and down as Penta with some big hits. Able to drop him now. Penta doing a very good job at defending not only his title, but defending that cage so that Ludwig may not have the advantage and the momentum, as well as he may not have his arm, as the sacrifice from Penta as he now looks for the pinfall. 1, 2, but a quick kick out at 2 from Ludwig Kaiser, who's doing a very good job just moments ago trying to climb that cage, trying to escape. Now with a big hit to Penta. However, Penta has shown that he has improved in a couple of months that he has been here in the WWE, and that he may be above just in a different league compared to Ludwig Kaiser. Maybe not, though, as at the moment it is Ludwig Kaiser with all the momentum. He is the man on the attack, and he is looking to put this match to a finish as he now looks for the pinfall. This may be it. 1. Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying, referee, I understand you're on the outside of the ring, but that was a very slow count from the referee. I'm not saying anything. Don't want to get in trouble as Ludwig Kaiser, not sure what he's looking to do. He was not looking to climb, rather trying to fly. However, Penta was ready for it, able to move out of the way, and now a Mexican Destroyer as this match may be put away, but no. Somehow, Ludwig Kaiser has been able to kick out at 2, and this match continues as now Penta, though, has all the energy, has all the motivation he needs to try to put this match away, but so does Ludwig Kaiser with a huge DDT as Ludwig, he could climb, but no, he decides he wants to keep attacking the body of Penta in order for him to not have any chance of getting up and out. It is Ludwig Kaiser who is looking to climb, who is looking to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Can he get it done as Penta slowly getting up, looking to stop him? And Ludwig Kaiser not able to take full advantage of this opportunity as he continues trying to climb. Penta a little shooken, but ready to drop Ludwig. As now Penta, big splash onto Ludwig Kaiser, who has just been too slow, has not been at the top of his game, at least compared to Penta, who has now just dropped Ludwig, and this match may be over. 1, 2, Penta kick out at 2. Somehow, Ludwig Kaiser is still in this match, just barely hanging on by a string, because Penta still seems to have all the energy in the world. But nevertheless, this match continues as we have some back and forth action. Ludwig Kaiser looking to get back into this match, and Penta, the Intercontinental Champion for now, looking to close this match out as Penta with some big hits. Ludwig with an even bigger one now, dropping Penta, who is slowly crawling into the corner. And now Ludwig Kaiser charging up, and a big elbow onto the face of Penta. Now Ludwig, huge slam onto Penta, and Ludwig Kaiser may be able to win here. He may become the new Intercontinental Champion. However, he is slipping. He cannot get a hold of the steel cage. I'm not sure if that's blood or sweat, but Ludwig Kaiser is slipping. He has now made it over, but he was struggling right there. And Ludwig Kaiser may be able to become new champion as he is kicking off Penta, trying to send him. And he gets it done. However, Ludwig Kaiser, rather than climbing over, realizes that Penta isn't finished. He was looking to fly, but Penta able to move, and now it is Penta with the Hurricane Rana onto Ludwig Kaiser. And just when we thought Ludwig Kaiser would become the new champion, Penta's looking to put this match away with a second Mexican Destroyer. Penta is still your men's Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations. What a match. Ludwig Kaiser definitely showing that he could aim for those titles, but Penta way too on top now. Excuse me, look what's happening backstage. Omos and AJ Styles seem to be working together again as they are attacking one half of the new World Tag Team Champions in Axiom. Oh my days. We have not seen or heard from AJ Styles ever since he lost to Karrion Kross and had to embrace his evil ways, and it looks like he is a man of his word. He has teamed up with Omos once again, and they are attacking one half of the new World Tag Team Champions Axiom, not only ruining the nights for Penta, cutting his celebration short as he was able to retain against Ludwig Kaiser, but also ruining the celebrations for the World Tag Team Champions as they were able to defeat the New Day to become the new Tag Team Champions. Well, I can at least say I'm happy to see AJ back, maybe not like this, and I wonder what that could lead to. But for now, our main event of the night, we have the Ring General Gunther looking to regain his World Heavyweight Championship. But in his way, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the reigning, defending main event Jey Uso. As in our main event of tonight, our third title match here on Monday Night Raw, we have the Ring General taking on main event Jey Uso. And we still could see LA Knight tonight, as he is Mr. Money in the Bank. He could cash in as we begin this match, a rematch of WrestleMania. How will it go? Will Jey Uso be able to beat Gunther once again, or will Gunther become World Heavyweight Champion for a second time here tonight? We'll find out very, very soon as we begin this amazing main event of the night. Now a quick reminder, tomorrow NXT is replaced by NXT The Great American Bash. Not only tomorrow, but also next week's NXT being replaced by the Great American Bash. Multiple great matches. We have more TNA titles being defended on WWE territory. It is bound to be a phenomenal, basically, it's not 2 weeks long, but a 2-week event. We'll have to see what new champions are crowned, who is able to retain, what rivalries end, and what rivalries are just getting started. But enough talk about tomorrow, enough talk about next week. Let's focus on this amazing main event between Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, and the Ring General Gunther, who at the moment doing some big damage onto the World Heavyweight Champion with some big stomps. Now Gunther looking to grab a good hold onto main event. Jey Uso looking to squeeze the life out of the champion as Gunther looks to become World Heavyweight Champion for a second time. But Jey Uso now switching the roles. Now it is Jey Uso with some big damage onto the face of Gunther as he drops a huge knee. Now picking up Gunther and slamming him down. Jey Uso climbing the top ropes. Now looking to fly in a big splash onto the body of Gunther. Pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from the Ring General Gunther, who is now fighting back against Jey Uso. Big clothesline onto Jey Uso, and now huge knee drop onto the face of Jey Uso as the huge big man, the Ring General, he is at the top of the ropes looking to fly in a huge double kick onto Jey Uso, which may be able to put him away. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from main event Jey Uso as this match continues. And at the moment, it is Gunther who has all the control. He is the man who may be able to become world champion once again as he looks for the submission. He looks to beat Jey the same way that he lost to Jey at WrestleMania. Is Jey Uso gonna tap? Is this the way that Jey Uso's reign comes to an end? No, as look at the strength of our World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my days, somehow Jey Uso was able to escape that hold, and now he is on the attack and looking to put an end to this match once and for all, picking up Gunther. However, Gunther looking for the powerbomb, and now Jey Uso may be finished. Jey Uso may be done, but somehow, some way, Jey Uso able to kick out at 2. Gunther is still on the attack, but this match continues. Jey Uso holding on to that title, holding on to this match with everything he has in him, which is not much, as the Ring General chasing Jey Uso, not allowing him to even catch his breath. Now the Ring General is sent outside of the ring. Jey Uso now just waiting, trying to catch his breath. It looks like he's trying to hide. No, maybe not. What is he doing there? Jey Uso was hiding behind the ref and just sent himself out. No direction. No nothing. He just looked for the suicide dive. Nowhere near close to where Gunther was out at. Excuse me. Now he counters Gunther. Able to do some big damage. That must have hurt. Nothing but straight floor, and your opponent didn't even have to move out of the way. as Jey Uso now looking to send Gunther back into the ring, successful in doing so. However, Jey Uso is staying outside. Hold on, the referee's count is getting to 7, and there is champion's advantage, which means Gunther has to win by pinfall or submission. So if the referee counts to 10, Jey Uso will still be champion, and just like that, Gunther has won the match, but Jey Uso is still your champion. Gunther can celebrate the victory, but Jey Uso is still champion. Not the best way to win it. It looked like that dive was on purpose, but nevertheless, Jey Uso is still your champion, your World Heavyweight Champion. You can't fight against that. It's not the cleanest or, best way to win. But nevertheless, if that's what it takes to beat Gunther, or at least retain your title against Gunther, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you at NXT, The Great American Bash.